Welcome to Roger's Hot Rod Garage one more time. Obviously not in the garage, but I'm at Lake Towaconi, and this is Highway 276 heading east to west going into Plano/Dallas, Texas. So come along for the ride. This is impromptu. I just landed from Frankfurt, Germany yesterday, so enjoy the ride. Gonna hit this highway bridge right now and just show you the ride into Dallas, Texas, or Big D. Hey, 276 highway heading east to west, but beautiful weather here, 87 degrees, absolutely no humidity right now. I do have air conditioning in Old Girl right here, but not using it right now, just enjoying the hard top. That means it doesn't have a post right here or a B pillar. And the old 283 Power Glide cranked up after 6 months in hibernation, and just enjoy the ride. I'm gonna play a little bit of my own AI generated country/classic rock music for you, and that's about it. So enjoy the ride, folks.
The summer is here, and that means it's time to crank up the Chevy one more time. Let's hit the road and cruise the highways, talk to folks and share some thoughts. Life is too short to sweat the small stuff, so relax, roll the windows down, crank up the music and enjoy the ride. This is Roger from Roger's Hot Rod Garage. Come along, enjoy the good times, have a cold beer and let's hit the road, because I now have the time. I retired last month, so my time is my time and not the boss's. Turn a wrench, fill the tank, crank it up and just cruise the back roads of the USA in a Chevrolet. Always be nice to your neighbors, help a friend, and stop for a stranded motorist. Hold the door for the ladies and tip your hat to the seniors, and remember what your parents told you. Life is good, so enjoy every ray of sunshine while cruising in your Chevy with your arm hanging out. This is Roger from Roger's Hot Rod Garage. Come along, enjoy the good times, have a cold beer and let's hit the road, because I now have the time. I retired last month, so my time is my time and not the boss's. Turn a wrench, fill the tank, crank it up and just cruise the back roads of the USA in a Chevrolet. Always be nice to your neighbors.
Good morning, everyone. We got Saturday, the 24th of May, 2025. It's like about 6:45, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm heading to 3 consecutive car events. So the first one's gonna be in Frisco, Texas. Should be there. It opens up at 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna go get some breakfast in the morning here first. First, I'm gonna go to Arbor Hills, do my power walking, and then I'm gonna head over to what's called Streetside Classics, Dallas, Fort Worth, and just walk around there. Those are consignment vehicles. I'll show you that in a little bit. And then I'm gonna end up at the Christian Car Club, also near Keller/Fort Worth, Texas. And that event starts at 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. in the evening. Now, check this out. Actually overcast here in Big D, Dallas, Texas, but that's okay. 0 chance of rain, maybe 2% chance of rain right now. But, you know, lately, it's only been about 90, 95 degrees, so a little cloud cover is kind of welcome here for the top of Roger's head. All right, folks. Hey, what I didn't realize, it's It's Memorial Day weekend. Actually, I did realize it, but I kind of like stumbled on top of it. But a lot of people here wearing the American flag or carrying the American flag. But that's okay. People showing their patriotism in different shape, forms, and fashion. That's what makes America America.
Your destination is on the right.
I kind of knew that. Actually, we're inside here. I got my car parked over here in the corner. They let me do it because I'm not going to stay here for 4, 5, 6 hours. They're actually going to cut the air conditioning on in here. And there's probably a quarter mile of cars outside still trying to get in here with limited space right here. Corvair convertible. Watch that corner, ladies and gentlemen. Nice C2 Corvette. That's sweet. Nice color. Yeah, you won already, you know that, right? Yeah. You already won. Look at that. Super 88, convertible of course, 2-door.
1961.
1961, the gentleman said. .383 Magnum coming here. Looks kind of original. Here in Frisco, Texas. This is a Super B, and here is the owner. Man, tell me a little bit about your car.
So yeah, it's a 1970 Super B. I've done all the work to it myself except for the paint. It's got a Gen 3 6.4 Hemi in it.
Let's go take a look at that.
Sure.
Man, this car is gorgeous.
518 overdrive transmission.
So basically you can get on the interstate and you can keep up with traffic. I mean, you could have kept up with traffic with the original engine, but this is, you know, a lot of people, you know, the purists are going to be hating on you, but there's nothing wrong with it. We've been hot rodding cars all of our lives, and there's nothing wrong with putting a hot rod motor in here. The next thing is we can put electric engines in these things, and people go like, oh, sacrilege.
When I was selling the engine and transmission that came in the car, it was not numbers matching. I wouldn't have done this to a numbers matching car. But yeah, there was all kinds of people saying, why are you doing that? And my response was, because it's mine.
Yeah.
You know?
I have a 57 Bug in Germany right now. I was going to do a Hyper 9 electric conversion on it, and people are hating on me for that, but I haven't done it yet because the car is all original. And I have the same problem you have. The dilemma is, do you cut up a car that's all original? And I don't know, it's just individual choices. So anyway, cool car.
Good
Thanks for sharing.
Didn't really have to cut a lot on it to get all this in, so it could be put back pretty easily.
Yeah. Now, what did you find on Facebook or Craigslist? Or?
I bought this car out of New York on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace.
All right, man. Well, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, another smart individual here by the name of Steve. This is his 47, and he put a Chevy in a Ford. So hats off to you, man. Good. Tell me a little bit about the car, man. How long have you had it?
Probably about, I'm gonna say probably 4 years, and it took probably about 1.5 years to do all this.
Yeah, it's pretty simple build now. What Chevrolet driveline all the way, right?
Yeah, right.
And how about the frame? What about the frame?
It's an S10 frame.
There you go. I mean, that just makes sense. You got your power steering, you got your setup, you got independent rear suspension, and no, in the back it's going to be
it's got a 4-link.
Okay.
Rear end. Yeah.
Perfect, man. But this thing is clean, man, and a rattle can paint job.
Yeah.
Everything I own, man, is a rattle can. Yeah, there you go. Hot rod
it's got the cutouts on the side there.
Yep. The QTV cutouts.
Yeah.
Man, you're right in my neighborhood. This is exactly what I do, man. And this car looks absolutely killer. All right, man. Hey, Steve, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it a lot. Super cool car. All right, man. Got another Studebaker in here. Quick here, I'm gonna talk kind of fast right here to get over top of the music, but the cars are still coming in. They've cut the air conditioning on inside here in Frisco, Texas, because all the cars are already here. But check this out, little Cummins turbo diesel sitting up in here in this absolutely gorgeous cab over that this guy just rolled up in here with. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Nice leather interior, and look at the quality of the workmanship on this ride. On Mustang should be 69, 351. Over here, pretty cool, kind of rare, supercharged V8 Auburn. Don't know much about it, but I did read that it's an Auburn. I knew that before I actually came over here. But just a cool boat-tailed 1936, ladies and gentlemen. Super cool car. And then the Z06s. I know that the C8s with the mid-engines are like the rage right now, but these things right here are still super cool automobiles. Mopar products, 1, 2, another fastback Mustang over here. And again, it's smoking hot outside, like at about 90, 95 degrees, but Frisco, they got the air conditioner cut in at the volleyball center of Frisco. So look at the size of this auditorium, and it's nice, chilly 70 degrees in here. Literally, this is the first time I've experienced this. We're literally at a car show in Dallas, Texas, or Frisco, and it's air conditioned. I mean, they actually cut the air conditioner on so people are not inconvenienced by sitting out in the sun. It's actually overcast right now, but that right there I showed you a couple minutes ago, that is actually the show stopper for this particular event. I mean, high end, I mean, you got to be in the $300,000 range, if not more than this. This is not even $150,000 hot rod. This is on the top end of the scale. But anyway. Talk really loud over top of the music right now. At the Frisco car show, you never know who you're going to run into. The Germans are everywhere. So I thought this by his appearance would be a guy, a bona fide Texan, but no, go ahead. Auf Deutsch bitte.
Wir sind hier bei einer Autoshow in Dallas, Texas. Sehr viele schöne Autos und auch viele Mopars und Chevys.
Und gebürtiger Deutscher. Aus Bayern, Hessen.
Von Hessen.
Aus Hessen, okay.
Hessen, yeah.
Hesseburg.
Marburg.
Hesseburg, Marburg. All right, so you never know who you're going to meet at these car shows. I got to find out the red ones, like this is right now a red ticket ballot. Kind of confusing here. You have to have a college degree to figure this out, but I can vote on this 1970 right here, and that would be that category right there where my thumb is at. All right, so look, I almost missed this right here. This is a private collection from Doc, is his name, and this is Carrington Industries, and I believe they're healthcare, if I'm not mistaken. I just heard this right here. I guess this thing is playing itself. Yeah, it sure is. But look, let me just walk, not quickly, because this deserves literally hours. 55, 58, 1960 Cadillac. Obviously Chevrolet products over here. Buick, is that a Buick? No, Oldsmobile, my bad. Looks like he's got the corner everything right here of nothing but convertibles. Again, private collection. And I'm just gonna shut up because I don't know what all of these are. It looks like they got a little bit of everything in here. Help me out with this one for a Buick. Buick? Yes, a Buick. And then like he bought up all the convertibles. Look at this. This is just some high dollar stuff. Cadillac V8, and I can't even tell you the year. I mean, I could walk up to every single one of these. 1936 Cadillac Series 60. But we're gonna try to keep this video down to another 20 or 30 minutes. And then look at the size of these caddies right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Caddy, Buick, Chevrolet pickup truck, 5-window. I don't know who let the Ford in here, but the Ford's in here. Studebaker pickup truck. And then 66 Corvette. Why do I know? I have one in my garage, but this is a big block 427 vehicle.
There you go.
Corvair. And then I'll do this last row over here. 56 Chrysler Imperial. Chrysler again, 54. And another Chrysler convertible. And then this is, I think it's an Oldsmobile, I'm not quite sure. It is an Oldsmobile, 1953. Buick, yeah, it's a Buick 8. And then the Hudson Hornet from 1953. And then Cadillac, whole bunch of muscle cars in the middle right here. Again, this is 1/3 of the collection, and I'll just leave you with this right here. Where you put the gas in this Cadillac is right here. Hey, leaving the car show just a bit early.
Barely touched the key.
Take care, man. See ya. And we're heading to Streetside Classics now for the second event of the day, and there'll be 3 events today. All right, here we go. Make sure I don't bump into any of these expensive cars. Reverse. All right, man. Hey, like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you buy yourself a hot rod, man. Take care.
You too.
Cruise about 50 minutes down the interstate, and all get there together. Yes, sirree, Bob. Well, I guess we're in the right spot here. We got a 69 Camaro just passed. A little pickup truck. So this is Streetside Classics consignment in Dallas, Texas / Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. All right, welcome to Roger's Hot Rod Garage. No, not really. We're here at Fort Worth at the Streetside Classics. Just a boatload of cool cars. A Christine, a real one. Z28, SS convertible, Chevelle, Pro Touring, Nova. A little noisy Mustang right here. But those things are fast, we know that. Looks like a little blower on here. And then on and on and on. And the car that I actually inquired about and laid underneath is this 67 Coupe Mercedes. I think it's a 250 SEL. I don't know why it's only $36,000 or $37,000. That's cheap. This is a 2.5 liter 6-cylinder, and it's gorgeous. Real leather interior, not fake, but that's a gorgeous car that I could contemplate taking back. But anyway, it's already sold. Talk over top of this music playing in the background. Look at that, got a Skyline in here. Right hand drive for those people like that. LS conversion, pickup truck in blue, looking pretty decent. It is a short bed. This is the first time I've seen this. $54,000, a little bit more than I wanted to pay for it, but you know what? Everything is done on this truck, and it probably drives like a dream. So let me flip over here. 57 Chevy. What I wanted to show you here is this little sucker over here. Look at this old Ford pickup truck, an F100. So that means it's got to be a 54 or later, 56. I got that right. I can't get over this price right here, $35,000. Obviously, big block blower. I can't look in here and tell you whether it's a Chevy or not because the distributor, I don't see a distributor up front. So that means they put it in the right place, which is in the back of the motor. Anyway, so this is probably a Chevy motor in this Ford. Whoever did that, good job. Anyway, look at the radical. This looks like your quintessential Matchbox car, and it just absolutely rules. I love the way this thing looks. Look at the tubs on the back of this thing. So you won't be loading a whole lot of wood in here. But man, I love the way this thing looks. But again, probably not a streetable, drivable pickup on the truck. I've only been here like about 10 minutes and I'm in love with this little bitty Falcon right here. Little small block Ford 260, not a 289, 260 V8. I'm sure you can probably drop a little 289 in there and nobody would know. But look at this thing, little 2-door shifter car, 4-speed. It might be a 3-speed, I don't know. But man, look at that. I love the original look on this car, and it's small. All right, and then anyway, I'm just gonna keep walking through here and show you all this cool stuff. Again, Dallas, Fort Worth, Streetside Classics. All right, man, that's good. I know you don't want to get fired, right? Take care, man. And there goes another one because they're getting ready to shut this place down. I've been walking around here for 2 hours right now. All right, so hey folks, that was Gary. Coincidence, we didn't plan this, but I'm here and he's literally pulling in right behind me right now. So this is the third show for today. Actually, technically 4. I went to the museum as well, but I'm also gonna grab myself something to eat right now because I am hungry. I'll follow you in, man. That's scary. LS powered automobile, LS3, 480 horsepower. What a coincidence, man. It's like we planned this.
Small world, man.
Small world. A little bit of everything. E-Type Jag. I'm assuming it's the V12. I'm not quite sure. And it's for sale. So this is the third event of the day, technically 4. We just went to Whataburger, had a double cheeseburger minus the onions and some mayonnaise. But there's mine sitting. Gary's right behind us right here. And then we got Steve in the Crossfire. So this is one of those LS3 powered cars. Way overkill for this size right here. But hey Gary, you want to say something for the fine folks?
Well, Roger, thank you for the lunch, the dinner. Debbie appreciates it also.
Debbie, how you doing? Like, subscribe, and share. And then Steve's back there with the beautiful Crossfire. Anyway, I'm gonna continue walking around here, folks. So like, subscribe, and share. And I always thought the Edsels were ugly, but this guy right here actually proved me wrong. Filling up right now. A Thunderbird, a bucket with a blowing small block in it. You saw the E-Type just pull up. And this little American Ram, is it a Rambler? Yeah, a Rambler with a little 6-cylinder, I believe it is. with a funky intake manifold that's actually got water running through it. I've never seen that before, but it's pretty doggone original. Mixed in with some newer cars, but old girl sitting right over there, the 59. Corvettes, 56 right here. And I like this little bitty hot rod right here. That's a pretty cool little car. Small block Chevy, which is nothing wrong with that in a Ford. It's the right thing to do, by the way. And then Firebird. I'm sure you got opinions on this one. I have mine. I'll keep them to myself right now. But it is not a 30. This has got to be a 28 or a 29 because of the cowl on it right now. And then on down the road real quick here. Hot rod. Chevrolet Corvette 55 Chevy. This is a beautiful little car right now with the hardtop on it. Look at that. And then this guy right here has got a Monte Carlo with a super long, I've heard this is like the longest hood put on an American production car, and it's an LS car, nothing wrong with that either. And on down the road, this thing actually, this car show kicks off at 5. I think we got about 5 o'clock right now, so it'll fill up as the Texas sun goes down. And we're at the Birdville Fine Arts Athletic Complex right there in the background. So nice 57 Bel Air pulling in right now. Absolutely gorgeous car. Red hardtop. Oh, and an LS3. Super popular. They've always been popular, but K5 Blazer. Small block Chevy, of course, it's a Chevrolet product. But look at the inside. Look how cool this is right down here. Lots of room down here. You can almost lay down and sleep in the back seat. And tailgate model, so you can tailgate party on this thing. Love it. Little 55 Post. This reminds me of my first car, which was a 55 Post, but I had a big block in mine. Absolutely gorgeous car. I did have a talk with the people sitting at the back of the car. He doesn't have AC in it yet, but the wife says we're gonna have AC in the car pretty soon before they go to Bowling Green. Anyway, so look, hey, nice talking to you folks. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. And put the AC in it, guy. Bye-bye. Trend, maybe it's not a trend. LS. Vortec, it is an LS motor. Another LS. Another LS motor. And then finally, after the 7th truck, we got a small block Chevy, generation 1 or 2. The sun is coming down right now. I can't say the place is completely packed right now, but I'd say there's 200 cars right here. And this is just one of impromptu car shows. I counted online last night, 22 events in the general DFW area. So the problem is finding what floats your boat and what sinks your ship, and that's where I'm at right now. So the 4th event for the day, they're getting ready to pass out a couple of trophies. I think that's like in about 40 minutes right now, but I am in no hurry on getting home right now because this is just sit in the lawn chair right here behind the Chevy and just talk to people. I've had so many cool conversations with the guy with the 442 Oldsmobile over there, talk to this guy with the Zamba bus, and all the LS crew back there in the C10 pickup trucks and the LS and the old Chevrolet pickup trucks. And I'm just gonna walk the line right here because I just saw this Pantera peeking out right here. I think it's a Pantera, but it's hiding behind these modern cars right here. And oh yes, sorry Bob, Pantera in the house. Really, really nice car. And the sun is coming down on the stadium over here. Man, this is super cool. Look at that. Little Ford motor tucked up in there. Transaxle, half shafts. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, I gotta keep talking here so I don't get a copyright violation. And then here we go. Mach 1, Mustang. And again, I'm gonna get a couple pictures here and then call it a day and then head on back to Plano, Texas in about an hour and 45 minutes. About 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night here. The temperatures are actually rocking right now, and they're passing out the awards up here. Roger's not a big award guy, but anyway, cool cars, and the temperature's actually absolutely stellar right here. I'll walk by Old Girl here one more time, and again, that's Gary's car with the LS3 1932 steel body. I think it's a Brookville body. And then I told this guy up here, I used to think Edsels were the ugliest cars on the planet until I saw his Edsel. And this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this.
Hardtop, red and
Look
color.
at that.
Brian Westcott is the owner.
Hey, so real quick from my YouTube channel, I was telling people Edsel's the ugliest car on the planet until I saw your car, man.
They're beautiful.
They are beautiful. Now I admit that too.
Thank you, Floyd Dutton. You built the car.
Driven by Frank Collins. Upholstery. It's a 58 Edsel.
Thank you, Darren.
Thank you.
Next is vehicle 2350. Bruce and Jennifer Love, the owner.
Hey man, congratulations to almost the ugliest car on the planet until I saw yours, man. That's outstanding. That's sweet, man. I love
If
it.
I can say something,
Go ahead, man.
quick shout out to Floyd Dutton and his wife Becky, because they built this car. It took 16 years building it, and they did such an amazing job. And I'm just the caretaker of it. And I
Well
appreciate it.
deserved. Well deserved.
Absolutely cool.
Yes. Super cool.
All right, hey folks, I'm gonna walk over here to my piece of junk, and yes, Roger actually got a class winner for my old car over here, so stoked about that. This thing is kind of cool. People hang around it because it's different, because it's a flat top, hard top. But thanks a lot to the Christian Car Club here in we're north of Fort Worth right now. I can't tell you the exact location, but it doesn't get any better right there. The sun is coming down. Everybody's getting a little award right now, all the classes. I'll just guess right now 200 plus cars out here. And now we're going to see, closing out this video, is all these cars slowly and by Texas statute and law leaving this parking lot without any burnouts or any acceleration tests, okay? I'm going to try not to get hit by all these cars egressing the car show. But I'll tell you what, once the award ceremony's over here, it's everybody to the exit gate. And I'm going to try to film some of these cats leaving here. Bye-bye. Thanks a lot to the Christian Car Club. Is that right, Stan?
Classic Cruisers.
Christian Classic Cruiser. I'm sitting here talking with Stan. Stan is the owner of that 46 pickup truck, all the original. You can't see it, but you saw it earlier in the video. And the only thing I'm getting ready to do is reach down here, tap the gas 2 or 3 times, crank this old 283 up. There it goes. Cut on the lights, and I'm going to head on down the interstate right now. But yeah, I'm gonna drive over the truck right now and maybe get Stan's phone number here. And that's how things like that work. All right, there's Stan walking right now. And I'm gonna go shine the lights on this 46 that, and again, I asked Stan whether he's thinking about selling it. He might sell it, but he's got plans for it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep the headlights on, and there it is right there, folks. All right, folks, I'm gonna spin the camera around here and hit the dome light in here while I'm driving. So the music that you're getting ready to hear is my AI, artificial intelligence generated music. That means I've written the lyrics and I pumped it into my program. I can put it on my YouTube channel. Enjoy, take care, bye-bye. Yes, sirree, Bob. Little 289 Power God is kicking it on the way home right now.
Yeah. The summer is here, and that means it's time to crank up the Chevy one more time. Let's hit the road and cruise the highways, talk to folks and share some thoughts. Life is too short to sweat the small stuff, so relax, roll the windows down, crank up the music and enjoy the ride. This is Roger from Roger's Hot Rod Garage. Come along, enjoy the good times, have a cold beer and let's hit the road. 'Cause I now have the time. I retired last month, so my time is my time and not the boss's. Turn a wrench, fill the tank, crank it up, and just cruise the back roads of the USA in a Chevrolet. Always be nice to your neighbors, help a friend, and stop for a stranded motorist.